Welcome to Maths with Steve. I'm Steve, and today we're doing fraction to percentage conversions. Now, I put the rule at the top there. You do the top divided by the bottom, times it by 100. Now, I'm going to take you through some really simple ones first, because you don't always need to do that big long process. So, for instance, 24 over 100. If you do top divided by bottom, then you do 24 divided by 100 times by 100. So there's no point in doing that. What you can see there is that it's 24 out of 100, and percent means out of 100, doesn't it? So this one will be 24%. Okay, now you can see with this one here, the next one, 7 over 10. Again, it's a really easy one, okay? You don't need to do those. If it's out of 10, all you need to do, you can put a 0 there and a 0 there, and you can see it's 70 out of 100, which is, of course, is 70%. Right, okay. So, and there'll be times when, for instance, on the next one, there might be some of you who will look at this and already be able to find a quick way to do this. But if you don't know the quick way, then we can just do division and times it by 100. So let's just do that now. We've got 3 divided by 5. Do yourself a little bus stop. You do 5 divided by 3. I mean 3 divided by 5. Okay, so how many times does 5 go into 3? 0 times. Put a point, 0, put your 3 there. How many times does 5 go into 30? It goes in 6 times. Now, if I times that by 100, I'll do it like this, 0.6 times 100. All I need to do is move this decimal once, twice, which is 60. So therefore, the answer is 60%. Now, obviously, I'm doing bus stop method here, and I'm expecting that you already know how to do the bus stop method. If you don't, I've already got a video showing how to do that. So yeah, by all means, if you're not sure of how to do that, then just go back and have a look at that lesson there. Right, okay, so a more tricky one, 3 over 8, which of course we're going to need to do 3 divided by 8. So bus stop, 8, 3. Okay, how many times does 8 go into 3? 0 times. Put a point, 3 and a 0. Okay, how many times does 8 go into 30? 8, 16, 24. So it's going to go in 3 times with 6 left over. So you put your 6 there. Okay, how many times does 8 go into 60? Okay, so 8 times 7 is 56. So it's going to be 7, and there's going to be 4 left over. Okay, how many times does 8 go into 40? That's 5 times perfectly. And there you go. I times that by 100, that's going to be 37.5%. Okay, next one. 1 over 6, right, okay, so it's going to be, how many times does 6 go into 1? Goes in 0 times with a point and a point. Okay, how many times does 6 go into 10? Well, it's going to go in 1 time with 4 left over. How many times does 6 go into 40? Well, 6 times 6 is 36, which is going to be 6 times. Cool. But that's 4 left over. And that's going to be 6. And it's going to be 4 left over. And it's going to be 6. And as you can see, it's going to be 6 every time. Okay? So that's going to be a recurring. So what we can do there is we can times that by 100. And we're going to get 16.6. And because we know it's going to keep going 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, we can just put a point over the 6 there. 16.6%. Now the thing is, if you're doing percents, you generally just round it up to 17%, but I'm just letting you know exactly what it is. Okay, last one, 5 over 250. Well, 250 is bigger than 100, so what am I going to do there? Well, you're going to do exactly the same. So, how many times does 250 go into 5? And the answer to that is 0. Put a point. The 5 comes along. How many times does 250 go into 50? Well, 0 times. Okay then, fine. So therefore now I'm going to have to carry a whole 50. How many times does 250 go into 500? Perfect, it goes in 2 times. Great. 0.02 times that by 100, and that's going to be 2%. Okay then, maths warriors, it is your turn to get 10 questions done. Have a go, come back for the answer video. Bye!